Hey, so I was talking to a guy who was seeing this girl and she was basically playing games and she was making his life really difficult because one minute she was acting as though he was the most important person in the world, and the next moment, after they'd been on a couple of dates and they had, a romantic weekend together, she would just completely pull away and disappear from his life. And he found this really frustrating because it wasn't just a one-off thing, it was happening, a couple of times, and he was starting to notice this, and it was becoming so obvious that she was, into him, and then she was pulling away from him, and then she was accusing him of things, and actually accusing him of acting in a certain way when he clearly wasn't acting that way. So for instance, she would accuse him of being oversensitive and being too aggressive when he was really just displaying ambition and drive and motivation. And he was also talking about how he wanted to progress in his job and move forward in life, and she was telling him that, oh, you're so greedy, why would you want to do that? I think you're so selfish, you should give back to people. And she just went on all of these verbal assaults, essentially attacking him, and the next minute she's sweet again. A couple of hours later she wants to be intimate with him, and then she's pulling away, and she's up and down, and she's like a roller coaster. So he's on this emotional roller coaster with this girl he's seeing, and he's just finding it really frustrating, and he thought that she was playing games. And yes, women do play games. Sometimes they know they're playing games, and sometimes they don't know they're playing games. And part of the reason I say that is because when a woman is ruled by her emotions, and women are ruled by their emotions, when they're ruled by their emotions, it's going to seem like they're playing games, because one minute they're going to be really into you, the next minute they're going to pull away from you, they're going to be up, they're going to be down, they're going to be high, they're going to be low, they're going to be excited, they're going to be sad, and they go through all of these moods. And so you'll find that if you attach yourself to her life, you're on this emotional roller coaster going up and down, and it's really, really frustrating to deal with. And I'll tell you this from my own personal experience. I've dated women who have been game players, and they've done the whole pull away thing on purpose because they're trying to test you, or they're trying to see how you're going to react, or they've accused you of something and made your life difficult because they want to see how you handle pressure. Now, yes, it is testing, yes, it is game playing, but don't fall into the trap of thinking just because a woman is playing games that you should play games as well. I always say a man should never play games. You should know game. Don't play games, but know game. Understand how women work, understand how to deal with women. If she pulls away from you and you pull away from her, that's not game playing. That's saying to her, look, if you want to go away and do your thing, I'm not going to chase you because I've got better stuff to do. Come back when you finish playing games and see me, and it'll be great to see you. But I'm not going to chase you. I'm not going to act like a fool and lower my own value and give you all this power just because you're on a power trip and you want to play games with me. Don't fall into the trap of trying to play games with women. Instead, understand what she's doing. That's much more powerful. And do your own thing. Focus on yourself. And then let her attach herself to you. Don't attach yourself to a woman. Let a woman attach herself to you, because the moment you attach yourself to a woman is the moment you'll start to get all of these expectations, and you'll end up tying your happiness and your future to her. And if it doesn't work out for whatever reason, well, everything's going to be derailed and you're going to be upset, and then it's all going to fall to pieces. So it's better that you get a woman to invest in you. Get her to attach herself to you. If she wants to detach and then reattach again, that's fine. But you're on your own mission, you're doing your own thing, and you're not going to be distracted by a woman. That's much more attractive than trying to work your way into a woman's life, and then you're at risk of all the game playing and all the nonsense she's going to play. So I get a lot of emails, and I have to do a lot of consultations with guys who talk about this issue. She's playing games, she's acting like an idiot again, she's being stupid. Yeah, she's a woman. She's going to do that. She's going to pull away, and she's sometimes going to know why she's doing it. She's going to be doing it on purpose sometimes, and sometimes she's not going to be doing it on purpose because she's just running with her own emotions. And I'll tell you that men often get upset because they think, oh, well, why does a man have to be the one who changes? Why is the man always the bad guy? You're not. You're not the bad guy. Men aren't the ones who are causing the problems. But it's much easier to fix a man's behavior than it is to fix a woman's behavior, because you can tell a woman, hey, look, you're acting like a bitch, you're being crazy, you need to change. And the woman will nod her head, yeah, I know, I need to change. I shouldn't do that anymore, it's destroying the relationship. But what does she do? 5 minutes later, she's going back to acting the way she was before, because she's doing everything based on her emotion, as opposed to thinking things through. You can say to a man, don't do this, because if you do it, it's going to push her away, or it's going to have this effect. And the man will be able to think about it and be like, yeah, I know it's not a good idea. I'm going to hold back. I'm not going to do that. And then he changes his behavior. And then the woman, being emotional, just reacts to his behavior. So you could be in a state of mind where you think that all women are bitchy and they're all crazy and they're psychotic, and yeah, it's true. They are. But they're that way to men who are unattractive and men who are pathetic and are needy and anxious and feminine, and guys who turn a woman off are going to get that treatment. But the same man who's confident, emotionally secure and emotionally stable and balanced and bold and assertive and charming, he could say exactly the same thing to a woman and she would be sweet as pie, she'd be an angel, she'd be very, very easy to deal with, and it would be like dealing with a completely different person. So yeah, women are difficult, women are horrible when you display the wrong character traits. When you are acting in a way which is unattractive, that'll bring out the worst in a woman. If you act in a way which is attractive, confident, bold, emotionally stable, secure in yourself, she's going to act very, very nice and she's going to be really into you. So it's really as simple as that. So if you're dealing with a woman and she's playing games, then I highly recommend that you go to my website and check out all my free articles, and you can also pick up a copy of my book Atomic Attraction, which will show you exactly what you need to do in this situation. And if you need help with a specific relationship problem, don't forget I do Skype and email consultations, and if you just want to get in touch, send me an email. Talk soon.